Elizabeth Harper. I'm here with this week's angel messages. My website sealwithlove.com and my membership is intuitivesoulcircle.com. Before we get started, I have 3 cards or at least 3 card packs and 3 crystals. So let me show you that. We've got celestite in deck 1, and then there's malachite in deck 2 and ruby in deck 3. So it might be that you're selecting the cards or the crystals. So what I would love you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. To guide you to one of the crystals, to guide you to maybe, because each of those decks in 1, 2, or 3 have 3 cards in them. So it might be that you are guided to deck 1, card 3, deck 2, card 2. It might be that you have a particular crystal that you are guided to. So essentially, there are 12 things that you could be connecting with in this message, these angel messages. All right, so whatever it is you are attracted to, whatever it is you're guided to, ask your angels to guide you, to support you, and then you'll know. It'll pop into your head, a number or a crystal. All right, you ready? Okay. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see everyone. Had a few problems getting online, so it was a little bit late. So we have our first one. Let's just move these out the way. All right. So our first crystal is celestite. Who chose that? Number 1. I can see. Who chose number 1? This beautiful piece of celestite. Oh my goodness. And it's so heavy, and yet it looks like an angel wing, doesn't it? And celestite links in with the angels. Links in with the beautiful vibration of the angelic realm. So with celestite, this is saying that you are connecting with the angelic realm, that you're opening yourself up to a higher power. You're opening yourself up to your angels. You're opening to light as well. Look at all the sparkles. See all the sparkles? It's so pretty. Such a pretty energy. So it's saying that you may be having dreams about your angels. It may be that there's a strong desire to connect with your angels, with your guardian angel, with your light being angels, with your teacher angels, with all angels. It could be your spirit team as well. So this vibration is just opening you up to that, especially as it's got a little bit of blue in it as well. So it's the throat chakra. So that's about communication. So I'm saying that it can be connecting with your angels, but it could also be that you are communicating now on a higher level. So it's almost like you've opened yourself up to maybe share your gifts. Hey, wouldn't that be great, huh? So we have 3 cards here. Which card do you feel is specifically for you, has a specific message for you? And even if you didn't choose number 1, it could be that one of these cards feels like it's right for you. So which one does it for you? We're going to choose this one first. This card we had, was it last week or a couple of weeks ago? This one's come up again. So you see that light right there? This to me links in with this crystal, and I feel like it did before. There was another one that we had with a light, and it linked in with that crystal. So when we're looking at this vibration, it's just saying that you are opening up to that light. You are seeing the light. It's almost like you're saying, oh, this is what I need to do. This is the direction I need to take. And that's what that is. It's almost like your North Star. So an aspect of you, a part of you is finally woken up. It's like, let's get rid of all this other stuff. Let's move all that other stuff out of the way. We're going for the light. But now look at that card and see, what is it in the card that you are most attracted to? What is speaking to you? Which crystal, which energy, which symbol, which image is attracting you? And it might be the number on the card. It might even be number 10. Or it could just be the word crystal. Because when I'm looking at that, I'm actually seeing this shiny, see the shiny bit up here? That almost diamond reflection right there. It's like that's what I'm most attracted to right now. And there's something called diamond consciousness. So it's like your consciousness is opening up. And this is a shape of a diamond as well. So you are, it's like your whole mind, your emotions, your mental, everything. It's all opening up. Our next card this is still for number 1. This is the Lovers. So, you might think that that is about relationships, and it can totally be about relationships, lovers, right? But there's 2. So male and female, there's 2 trees, there's a 2 vibration, and it can be with the Lovers decision. It's decisions that you're making. It's the number 6. 6 is the number of Venus, of Aphrodite. So decisions can often be about it's like a creative process or something that's practical as well. It could be that you are trying to make a decision between being practical and maybe being creative, or being practical and being intuitive. Maybe it's something that your intuition is saying, okay, let's go now this direction, but practically you're thinking, that might not be such a good thing to do, but intuitively you're sort of being pulled over here. Does that make sense to you? Does that feel right for you? So there's an angel right there that is saying neither way is wrong. There's almost a sense of, if you go this way, you get that path. If you go that way, you get this path. So it's right now, if there are decisions for you to make, don't worry about it. It's not that there's a wrong or a right path. Each one has an experience connected with it. And it's just to go with that. Now, this is a relationship energy as well. And it could be that relationships are coming in right now that are going to support and help you. So reach out, ask for support, ask for guidance from your angels, from your guides, from people, from others. Ask for that support, because I feel that that's part of this decision making as well. And remember, that's about going towards the light. Yeah, enlightenment. It's getting more information. Our final card is study. It's from the angels. See that lovely rainbow right there? It's completeness, wholeness. That rainbow comes in when it's like you're getting again lots of information coming in. It's like all the ingredients to a recipe. So with this study, it's saying right now, over this week, you're going to be figuring things out. You're going to be studying different ways, different things that will help you come to this place of enlightenment. And again, enlightenment is information. It's more information coming in. So there's lots of guidance coming for you, lots of help coming for you. And this study, I feel, is just looking in different directions, but also asking for support as well. That's an aspect of that study. Oh, I love that. So who got that? Who got number 1? Let me know. Let me know if that resonated with you, or any of the cards that, even if you didn't choose number 1, if any of the cards came up for you. All right, number 2, we have this piece of malachite. You see this? It's dark on one side, it's light on the other, and it has these, you can't see it very well on this particular piece, but there are, try and get it, there's different layers here. So malachite, there's a couple of things with this. I love to have malachite in my abundance corner. So it's green, it's expansion, the heart expands. And this has 2 different greens. So that dark green and light green. So sometimes this can be, if we're talking about abundance, this can be finances coming from one particular direction and another direction as well. So it could be that you are making money in a career, in a job, but then there's money coming in from your savings. It could be that there is accrued savings, that there's even winnings. There could be a winning that comes in from this. But there's 2 sides to your finances. That's what this is. Something's new, that's the light green, and something's old, That's the dark green. So think about that with your finances. So how am I working with this? This could also be balance as well. So you're balancing your checkbook, money that's already in the bank, and you're balancing it with maybe money going out, or it could be just little trickles of money coming in from another direction. So this is a really good stone, a good energy to have, that two sides, the balancing energy of your finances. Green is also about your heart. It's like, what do I want right now? And again, this is balancing. So it could be balancing something that's old, so something that you already have, with something that you want to bring in that's new. All right, so it's two sides. So you get the best of both worlds here. You get to balance both sides. I love that. So we have 3 cards again. Which card feels like it resonates with you at this moment? Which one speaks to you? Now, this could be, if you haven't chosen number 2, it's okay. This could be, one of these cards could be resonating with your heart at this moment, your soul. But if you've chosen number 2, one of these cards may also be resonating with you, as well as all 3 of them. Yeah. So let's see. Let's have this one first. This one is rewards. Did we have this before? I think we did. A couple of cards came up, 78 cards, and some of the same cards have just come up. This says rewards on it. It's the 10 of worlds. So that would be the 10 of pentacles, normally 10 of discs. So this is accumulation of things. You can see it's like a treasure chest, isn't it? There's lots of different bits and pieces in that card. What attracts you the most at this moment? When you're looking at that card, what image, what symbol, what color, what shape is attracting you, and what does that mean for you? When I look at this card right now, I am being drawn to that apple. There is a big apple right there. And that is what's drawing me in. And I'm looking at it and thinking, wow, that looks really juicy, doesn't it? It's all shiny, it's all fresh, it looks perfect. And I feel that that is the message for you. That, we're talking about malachite and your finances and the energy kind of balancing and this good stuff around your heart, and you're bringing something new in and you're holding on to something old, which is good. And I feel that that juicy apple is just, it's like it's there, it's waiting for you to bite into it. So an aspect of this can be about your health, because it's the physical energy of the discs, the pentacles, the worlds, as they call it here. So this can be about your health. So with that apple, it's saying you are bringing something healthy into your life, or you are accepting health into your life. But that apple, I feel, is also saying you are being given something. This week you are being given a gift, an amazing gift. And it just feels so abundant to me, that green energy of abundance. So, oh my goodness. Now, what did you get in this card? What did you choose in the card? And what does it mean for you? Because what it means for you may also resonate with somebody else. So you can help people when you pop that into the comments. So our next card that came up for you, number 2, is the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups can often be about something that's hidden, something that we are, we're looking for, we're seeking, we're wanting, we're not sure what that is. We're not sure what it is that we absolutely want. We know we want something. We know that there's a missing piece, but we're not always able to get to it. So when you look at this, there's these 3 cups up here, and then there's a 4 down there. And what's interesting to me is that 7 is a magical number because of the 3 and the 4. 3 is a female energy and 4 is a masculine energy. So that 3 is Jupiter, it's expansion, it's abundance again. But it's almost like that abundance is up there. And then here we have this 4, which is kind of keeping you on the physical realm. And then this beautiful dove in the middle. And I feel almost as if this is saying what you want is peace. That even though you may desire more money, more abundance, financial security, or even health, something that is on the physical realm. There's almost a sense with this particular card that it's saying the way for you to bring that into your life is through peace, through the energy of peace. So it may be that in order to reach this vibration of peace, we go through the emotions, which is the cups. It's connecting to the emotions. It's connecting to the feminine. So the masculine, I feel that you have, it's kind of interesting that they've got the different triangles here of heaven and earth, of air, it's sort of moving into the earth and moving into the heavens. So it's almost like you've got everything that you need. It's almost a sense of you need now to move into that emotional state of connection to the heavens, of peace, of clarity, of, I want to say almost letting go of a desire, because sometimes our desires can get in the way. You know how we think to ourselves, I really, really want this, I really, really want this, and that one can put a barrier in the front of you, can put a boundary between you and what it is you desire. But when you let go of it and you come into this place of peace, and that place of peace is, well, you know, if it's meant to be, then I will be in alignment with that. I feel that this is the place you need to be right now, is that place of peace, that understanding of peace, peace within yourself, so that you can step from this existence of desire and want into this existence of everything is mine if it's meant to be. And have a vision as well of what it is you want to create, and then let it go. Just allow that vision to be there in your energy, but also ask for you to be in alignment with the vibration, the right vibration, so that you can bring that into your life. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand that? I can understand what I'm saying, but I hope that it makes sense to you as well, and that it supports you. There is a strong, I don't know if you can see it on this card, there is a triangle right there, which is going up to the heavens, and then there's a square right here, and that's that connection to the earth. So I feel almost as if it's time for you to start reaching up to the heavens. It's time for you to connect to the light that is just waiting for you. And I feel almost as if you might be a little bit stuck in that physical place. So the dove, the peace, it's finding peace so you can get to everything that you desire. And then our final card for you, number 2, is this one, New Love. Oh my goodness. You see that? There are 2 arrows, 2 cupids, new love. We come to this place of decisions as well. What is it you love? What is it you want? That's what I'm feeling that energy is saying. What is it you most want? Because, you know, sometimes when we have these different desires, it splits our energy up and we just can't get what it is we most want to bring into our life because we're sort of undecided. And so this, even though it says new love, and it could well be new relationship, right? I feel that this is almost like they're waiting for you to say, okay, this is it. This is the path I want to take. This is what I want to create. This is what I want to bring in. This is the vision. But again, going back to that second card, I feel that it can't be something that you're holding onto. It's just allowing yourself to be open to receive. And I feel that that reception then are these arrows coming in, that you are going to receive what it is you most desire. There is that sense of that, and especially with the malachite, especially with the energy of the malachite. Yeah? All right. So did you get number 3? Let me know if, number 2. Did you get number 2? Let me know if any of those cards resonated, if the crystal resonated, if you have a different story coming up, because that different story again can support others. All right, our final one now is ruby. See this beautiful piece of ruby? Ooh, it's a little bit blurry, isn't it? There we go. So ruby, it has this pink, There's a vibration of love that comes in this. There's also protection. You know, when you get something, this has pink in it, but it has red in it as well. And often when you get a red stone, it's protective. It grounds you, helps you to ground into the earth, into our red earth, the core of the planet, that red, orange, beautiful, fiery energy. Well, this has that fire in it. So when you think about that fire, it's also passion. So the ruby is about passion. So what are you passionate about? What is it you're secretly passionate about? This can also be about that love. So there's lots of love that's coming in at the moment. And this love is a physical love. So there is love for a person. Could be love for an animal. Could be love for somebody that's in spirit. Could be love for a thing. Could be love for a food even. It could be love for education. It could be something that you want to train in. So you've got a strong desire around that. So feel that this is connected with something that you love, that you want to bring in right now. And I feel like your heart is opening up to that. Yeah. Ooh, love that. Okay. So, this is interesting. It's like there's a similar sort of theme going through here with the love energy. So 3 cards. For number 3, these are all yours, but there might be one of them that resonates more than others, might be one that you're really attracted to more than others. And for everybody else, these 3 cards is one of them that feels like it's going to speak to you as well, so you get an extra message. Our first card is the 5 of Cups. Now, this is kind of interesting because the 5 of Cups, it says in there, you can see that, it says disappointment. And 5 of Cups is often about the fear of what you've let go of. It's like you've lost something. So your physical sense is that you've lost something, you're grieving something, but you're not realizing that you've gained something as a consequence of this. So it's almost like, you know, what's coming to my mind, it's almost like washing. You know, you take your washing and you wash it and it lets go of all the grime and all the dirt, and then you get all these clothes nice and clean, or everything's nice and clean. But you're not necessarily going to grieve the dirt, but it's like it's letting go of something that you don't need anymore. And so you wouldn't grieve that dirt, would you? You wouldn't grieve over it. And yet we do grieve over things that have been kind of taken away from us, or are no longer part of our lives, and we're not looking at what it is we have. We're not looking at the blessings that we have in our lives. We're not looking at all the wonderful things that have come as a consequence of that as well. So when you look at that card, what do you see in it that attracts you at the moment? What speaks to you? What part of that card is it? Is it some of the images? Is it the number? Is it the name of the card? Is it a color that you might be attracted to, or a shape you might be attracted to? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for you? So when I look at that, I actually see the 2 roses, this one that's open and this one that's in the shadow. And I almost feel as well that there is a yearning that's in this card. And there's almost a sense of, you're yearning for something. You've got this strong desire for something. You can see that you do have blessings in your life, but it's almost like the yearning is a part of this in the shadow. And sometimes we want something, and when we get it, we realize that we didn't really want it to begin with. We just thought we did. But when we have the time to have it, or when it's suddenly presented to us, it's almost like it's no longer something we desire, or we realize that we actually didn't want that. But I think sometimes that we want something that is outside of our reach, or we think that it's much better than what we have right now. And I feel that is part of the message that's here, that you have this wonderful rose that is here. You have this wonderful energy that is here. You have this amazing life. And yet we might be looking at, in the shadow there, at thinking it could be more perfect. But I feel that your angels are saying, it is what it is. This is how it is right now. And it's perfect as it is right now. And you have this amazing opening. And I feel like I want to say, smell that rose. Just start to notice everything around you and count your blessings of what is there right now. That's the sense of this particular card for me, for you. The next card is another cup card, and this is the Two of Cups. Now, this is saying there is a coming together. You see this beautiful coming together. So there's two, looks like dolphins or whales there. This is in balance. These are in balance. Here, there's the moon and there's a star. So there's something that's slightly different that's there, isn't there? But it's still coming together. So this is saying that everything is going to come together, that it's okay, that you may have lost out in things, but everything is coming together for you. So again, to look at what's in your life that is a blessing for you and love that. The final card is serenity. This is from your angels, this vibration of serenity. And don't you just feel that in this card? Don't you just feel that serenity right there? I do. It just feels like, again, there's peace that is there. And so your angels are saying, this is a time just to come into yourself, to let go of the emotional stuff, let go of other people's emotions as well, because you might be picking other people's stuff up, and just come into your own, it's like your own center, being centered, grounded into your own awareness, into your own light, and let go of that disappointment. You know, what you've let go of, you've needed to let go of. You don't always know the bigger picture. And that bigger picture could be something amazing. So when you come into this place of serenity, of you're not disempowered in this place. It's a place of peace. So when you come into this place of peace and serenity, it's almost like the universe can do its work, and it can bring whatever it is you need support with right now. Whereas when you're holding on to that old, there's no space for that new to come in. There's no space for the universe to support you. There's no space for others to support you either. All right? So let me know how that was for you, if that resonated with you. And before we go, I want to share with you that on Wednesday, we start the Soul Shine course. That's 44 days, wonderful days of transformation. We're going to be meditating for 44 days, not all day, it's 15 minutes a day. And I'm going to be giving you an affirmation to support you, some channeled guidance, a daily prompt to support you as well. So every day you get into this routine of connecting with your soul, with your light, with your angels, with your guides, with your divine self. So for 44 wonderful angelic days, we're going to connect. So I would love to welcome you into the course. I've popped a link into the description. I will put that link into the comments as well. And I'm going to be sharing more about this as also. And you know, if you can't make it now, you can come at a later date. We're going to stay open. You can pop in at any time. I would love to welcome you in now, though, of course, because we start on Wednesday, Earth Day. And it's a new moon in Taurus on Wednesday as well. So a great time to start with this energy of love. All right, well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to send you lots and lots of love. Bye for now. Bye.